Their decision to move to Mexico got a crazy mix of reactions. Some supported it, some questioned it, and some even had the audacity to outright judge it. Their decision to build in Cabo didn't mix well with anyone. So they did the smartest thing of all and simply ignored the noise entirely because they were never looking for approval to begin with. They weren't just changing countries, they wanted to change the way they lived their entire life. That decision led them somewhere most people never fully commit to, raw land on the edge of Cabo. And at the time, it was about risking it all towards a life most people only dare to dream about. And what happened next will absolutely shock you.
Welcome to a new episode of Faces of Cabo, where we uncover the real stories of people who dared to build, live, and thrive in Mexico. The ones who took a leap of faith to follow their dreams. If this is the first time to the channel, welcome. My name is James, and I'm your host here at Fearless in Cabo, and I'm super excited about this new episode of Faces of Cabo. This series is one of the main reasons why I started this channel in the beginning. I wanted to create a community and a space where we can teach, learn, and grow from each other's experiences. The good, the bad, and the extraordinary. Today we're meeting Annie and John. In 2019, they first came to Cabo San Lucas for what was supposed to be a simple getaway. That trip changed everything. What started out as a search for a condo turned into a decision most people never have the courage to make. They didn't just buy in Cabo, they built outside of it. No guarantees, no perfect timing, no certainty it would ever pay off. Just a simple belief that this place felt different and it was worth betting on. Whether you're building a home in Cabo or somewhere else in the Baja, your story truly matters. By sharing it, you inspire others to take a leap of faith. If you're ready to share your story, reach out to me via text, YouTube, or email at fearlessincabo@gmail.com. If you have a story that can help others, I would love the opportunity to help you tell it and bring your video to life. Take care, my friends, and enjoy. If you haven't already and you enjoy this type of content, go ahead and hit the like button and the subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. Thanks so much.
So what did people really tell you when you decided you're going to be building a home in Mexico? Were you getting support or judgment?
A little of both, I would say. So parents were judgmental. Mm-hmm. Friends were supportive, mainly because they looked at it as a free place to stay in Cabo.
A free place to stay in Cabo. Why were they judgmental?
The parents, they're from the East Coast, Midwest. So I think the perception of Mexico.
Moving to another country is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yes, because they've never been to Mexico, so I think it's just being naive.
Yeah,
just not knowing.
It's pretty insane for someone to move to another country, let alone build another house. It's pretty intense for a lot of people. That's hard to take in. But hello, my name is James from Fearless in Cabo. I got John and Annie with me here. They're building a beautiful house in Cabo San Lucas, and they decided to share their experience with you guys. This is going to be an amazing show. I really appreciate you guys doing this, and I think this is going to be a great adventure for you both.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Oh, thanks for being here. I can't thank you enough. What was the moment you thought you were all in and there was no turning back?
Do you want to go with that one?
It's different for both of us. My moment of we are all in was actually when they poured the foundation. There's no turning back now. This is it. We've committed.
What fears did you have?
Did I have? Oh, I still have fears. I still have.
Oh, you still have fears?
Yeah. I'm just that type of person though. I just worry a lot, so I still have fears. But it's. Well, I think it comes along with building. Regardless of where you're building, whether it's in Cabo or in the States or whatever, I think, there's always that worry that comes along with it.
Well, I walked your job site, and your builder's doing a phenomenal job. I know one of the guys that's coordinating your job. He sold me my lot. He's doing an awesome job. He's got great communication skills. So you have nothing to worry about.
Yeah, it's great.
I think
he's a great guy.
It's phenomenal. You're lucky to have someone that kind of support you have, because there's a lot of bad stories I'm sure you've heard, and it takes a lot of guts to build another home in another country, especially, do you guys speak fluent Spanish?
We do not.
Do not?
Nope.
Yeah. So Google Translator will be your best friend. So,
yes.
A little Duolingo from time to time, that type of thing. But honestly, as you're here, you immerse yourself with it, and you just pick up things. I didn't know pavo was the word for turkey until this morning.
I didn't know that either.
So there you go.
Yeah. Did you have any second thoughts?
Maybe.
Did you want to turn back and say, you know what, I want to cancel this?
No, I think yes.
John did not.
I did not.
You did not.
I did, and it was when we came down with two other couples. And one couple was very supportive, but the other one was just, I don't know, it just made me feel like we took the wrong step.
Yeah.
And so I told John during the trip.
So he was projecting his fear onto you.
Probably.
Yeah.
I think that's a good way to put it.
Yeah. People can do that.
So I told John, I was like, I think we made a mistake. Let's just sell the lots. Let's just back out. Let's just not do this. So. Did
anyone close to you seriously try to stop you? You said your parents was a huge.
It was mostly his parents.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't trying to stop. It was just like, are you sure about this? Do you know what you're doing?
Yeah.
That type of thing. But
have you thought it through?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I've got relatives that live overseas in varying countries and so forth.
Yeah.
So it's not that big. To me, not that big of a deal.
Yeah. I think they're just trying their best to protect you.
Yeah.
And it's hard for some people to accept sometimes. Everyone. I got mostly support, but I had a couple friends like, "Are you insane?"
Mm-hmm.
It's like, why the hell would you leave your business, your family, everything you have? I'm just like, I wanted something new in my life, and it's just Cabo, is a special place. I don't know if you feel that. Yes.
Yeah.
But
this is my happy place.
Yeah, you'll feel totally at peace here, especially out here. I'm literally yesterday. I think it was like 95.
Yep.
Yes, 95 or 96 in town. It was 10 degrees cooler out here, and we're only 10 minutes away. So, the weather out here is just truly amazing. We're truly blessed. Has building the home in another country created any stress between the two of you, or has it brought you closer?
You want me to answer that? Okay. Well, anytime you build a home, we've built a number of homes. It's the process itself can be stressful.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think building here in Cabo is any more stressful than homes that we've built in the States.
Yeah.
So going through that process, there's the natural stressors, but I also think once we're done, you kind of stand back, hands on hips, and you say, okay, we created something, and there's always, with any house, and we've talked about this, with any house that we build, there's always, we should have done this or should have done that. And we've gotten better at it with each build. And so I'm actually looking forward to the hands on the hips moment.
Yeah.
Right. And looking out over the ocean and looking back at the house and saying, sweet.
Yeah.
Did it.
It can be the most stressful time in your life next to a marriage, next to a wedding date. Getting married, that's probably the most stressful. And a funeral is probably the most stressful. Yeah. Building a house is probably the most stressful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But, just work together. That's the best thing you can do, is just work together as a team. And it's you and her against whatever you're up against. But I think you guys will be fine.
Yeah.
You picked an amazing property in a phenomenal area, and you can't go wrong. I think this place is a no-brainer.
It's spectacular.
Yeah. What scared you the most about staying exactly where you were? What made you want to transition to another country? Was there something you were desiring more?
Honestly, at the time that we bought the land, Cabo is just a value relative to California.
How long have you been thinking about it?
We came down 7 years ago.
Yeah, 2019.
2019. Okay, so 7 years ago.
Yeah. And I think we started looking that trip.
We did.
At properties, and we were looking initially at condos, right, which I think is the easy thing. And we've got you can buy condos, you can buy single family homes, but a lot of different options. And as we got into the process, we started looking out here at the land. And the land, I mean, these are large lots.
Yeah.
And it's quiet. We're looking at golf course communities, and we'll play a little golf, but not enough, I don't think, to justify that. And so this, for us, was the right balance between, it's close to town, but you're not living in town. If you get the views, all the, I guess, perks of extra land around you. But, without the burden of maybe a golf course or clubhouse, that type of thing. So
what made you decide not to go with a condo?
That's a great question. The condo prices started pushing up against the price for building a custom home.
Yeah.
I mean, condos are, they can be pricey, depending on, we would be looking at a penthouse condo for sure, because we're going to have a view.
Sure. Yeah, they can get expensive.
With
close to $1 million.
Yeah.
You made the best decision, because the market in Cabo is saturated with condos.
Yeah.
And so, homes are a rarity compared to condos. I would say probably 70% of the market is condos, if not probably more.
Yep.
So, it's a blessing to have a house here.
It is. And then I think the other thing that was big for us, if we were going to throw a stake in the dirt, didn't want to lose the view, right? And so, one of the things that we like about this neighborhood, aptly named Rolling Hills, because it is, it's a bunch of hills that roll down to the ocean.
Yeah.
And so, no matter where you build in the neighborhood, you can see out and see the ocean. You don't have somebody that can build in front and block the view.
Plus, it's nice to have your own space and not be right next door to your neighbor, not
to your
share
neighbors.
a
Yeah. Yeah. Do you love the neighborhood so far, from what you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's
that's
incredible.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What scared you more about doing this, or staying exactly where you are and not making any changes?
We're movers and shakers.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. We were. Andy wanted to get a place with the ocean, just like being around the water. I wanted to get a place where we can go skiing. We ended up basically pulling the trigger on both around the same time.
Well, you're from Utah, so
we are now. Yeah, we are now.
That's where we're living now.
Yeah.
But I mean, when we made this decision, we were in California.
Oh, okay.
Just thinking, hey, are we going to retire here in California, or, we're just,
What's the exit strategy too?
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Retirement plan.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
What's the biggest risk you felt you were taking that no one else can even understand?
I think people have a misconception about purchasing land in Mexico and in Cabo,
or just real estate in general.
I think it's not really just land, but I think it's just buying a house, because they're like, well, the government can come and take it away from you.
Yeah, that's not true. That's a false. That's a lie.
And that's
Your property is actually in a trust, which is called a fideicomiso, and it's a 50-year trust, and it's renewable after the fact, and and you can gift it to your children, you can gift it to a relative, your spouse, anyone. It's totally protected. It's no different than what it is in the States. So the process takes a little bit longer to close, but it's pretty
straightforward.
Pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
And you only need it if you're building. I think it's like. I want to say it's 50 kilometers from the ocean, or 100 kilometers from the border. And if you're building inside of the central of Mexico, you don't need it.
Yep.
But it's a secured trust. So
so very. From
no one can take it from you.
No. Very safe. So. We're comfortable with it, but that is something that people are like, wait a second, what are you doing about that? But very safe.
If you're planning a family or group getaway to Cabo San Lucas, Villa Utopia is an exclusive private escape designed for connection and comfort. Just 5 minutes from downtown, the marina, dining, nightlife, and the most exclusive beaches in Cabo, Villa Utopia delivers a rare balance of location, privacy, and elevated luxury. Imagine waking up to ocean views, swimming laps in your own private 50-foot lap pool, relaxing in the jacuzzi, or gathering around your own chef's kitchen with family and friends. Secure your escape at Villa Utopia now. Click the Airbnb link below or message me on WhatsApp to reserve your dates.
What would have made you walk away completely?
Oh, I'll answer that. So when we bought the land here, this goes back, 6 years ago? About 6 years ago when we bought the land, really right post-COVID. They didn't even have roads in the neighborhood by our property. And
did that scare you at all?
It didn't scare me, but we thought, let's buy the land and let's see how the neighborhood starts coming together, because it could go any number of ways.
Sure, yeah. And
so we're really actually happy. This is a neighborhood now. Everybody's got a custom home.
Yeah.
So far, everybody's got good taste with what they're building.
Yeah.
And so forth, right? So you're not seeing a bunch of people, in tents on a beach.
Yeah.
Which I've done in the past.
Or
pink homes, and so exactly. And so, there's a certain style.
Yeah.
To the design here, and so because I think we went through our design process, and it took a while we're particular in terms of sight lines and what and how we want things laid out. So it took us closing on the land, working with the architect, adjusting the designs. By the time we actually ready to put shovels in the dirt, we could already see what the neighborhood was looking like, and so that I think was very helpful.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, how have you liked Cabo so far, the times you've been here?
Oh, Cabo's great.
Yeah.
Cabo's great. We were talking about this on the way over. And there's very few places in the world that could be everything to everybody, right? But if you're coming here for spring break, there's that vibe. Time of the year if you're down in the, downtown Marina District and so forth. We're probably at the stage in our lives. We still do stuff outdoors. You can pull into the neighborhood. I'm like, boy, we can learn how to surf. 20 miles up the road in Cerritos. But there's also a polo club right next door, so I can learn how to play.
Or pickleball.
Ugh. Not gonna be going to that. But so you can do all that stuff. And then I think the other thing too, Cabo's really a foodie town.
Yeah.
Which is, I think it's probably underrated.
Yeah.
Quality of the chefs here. If you hit certain restaurants, absolutely incredible. Farm to table movement here, absolutely incredible.
Oh yeah.
And so,
it's a lifestyle town.
It is.
So
it is. And depending on what your lifestyle is.
Yeah.
Right? It can be anything, like I said, anything to anyone.
Yeah. What part of your life felt too predictable to ignore? Did you needed some type of change in your life that said, you know what, we need to do something crazy this year?
No, I don't think it was that. Just again, I think we're just sitting down saying, hey, we're looking at retirement and where do we want to be? If we're staying in California, if we're going to move, and so that's when we had a heart-to-heart where I'm like, let's, he's like, I really love to ski, and I'm like,
whose idea was it first?
Huh?
Was it your ideas first or John's?
About moving?
Moving to Cabo.
I think it was mine.
Okay.
It was mine because when we came here, because we're like, let's take a vacation, and he wanted to go out of the country, but not too far.
Right.
And I'm like, well, what about Mexico? We've never been to Cabo. Let's go check it out. And as soon as we got here, I'm just like, why have we never been to Cabo before?
Yeah.
How did we miss this all of our lives?
Yeah.
So I mean, so 2019, I'm just like, I really like it here. This is I just feel at peace.
Yeah.
It just feels good.
And we came
here.
Yeah, we came right after, tragically, a hurricane. And so we were staying at
So you came here in 2014 with Odoo?
2019.
No, 2019.
Oh, 20. Oh, okay.
It was like, I think there's
It was a
light hurricane.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a
Okay.
big tropical storm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we actually were staying out on the Pacific side and just absolutely loved it. Loved the vibe of the Pacific side. The sun. Yeah, when you're on the Pacific side, you get the uninterrupted sunsets. Right?
Yes. Oh, we got the most beautiful sunsets in all of Cabo on the Pacific side.
They're incredible. And then and we didn't know this at the time, but the breeze that would come in off the Pacific Ocean cooled things down.
Yeah.
Oh, and you don't even need air conditioning out.
No.
So
that was, and that just it sparked a conversation about, gee whiz, would you ever, consider doing it and so forth. And yeah. I think we were again talking about this on the way over. I think we pulled the trigger and bought the land our second visit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, the second visit to Cabo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know. I guess that might sound crazy to most people, but
No.
yeah. But you can write.
Well, she said she had reservations, so.
No, you were the one that was initially like, let's do it, and so.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
I'm kind of the back and forth. I'm kind of like, did we do the right thing? Are you sure? Even though I want to do it, I still question myself.
That might be the thing.
Well, I've been a real estate investor my entire life. You can never go wrong when you have the most perfect weather in the world.
Yep.
This I truly believe this is the best weather in the world. And I lived 35 years in Phoenix. And I thought Phoenix had the best weather until I moved to Cabo. So
well, and location-wise, it's not like they're making more ocean view lots.
Yeah.
Right? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, to me, that just seemed like a no-brainer.
Yeah.
We get the land, and even if we decided not to do it, could always just sell the land.
What was that one thing that made you put it into action? Was there something like an epiphany or a thought or a dream? Said, I need to do this.
Well, okay, so so when it came down 2019, we met a realtor because we're walking downtown, and we just happened to walk by a realty company with little their signages out there, and we're like, I'm kind of curious how much is property, not property but condos here, and a realtor comes out, we're chit-chatting, and he goes, I can drive you around, let's go take a look. I'm like, okay. Then our second time down, we were actually heading out toward Todos Santos for, this excursion.
Okay.
We happened to see the Rolling Hill sign saying affordable homes, and both John and I at the same time were like, I wonder what that means. So we called up, the office, and the sales guy, it's like, I'll come pick you up from your resort.
And we had the same salesperson that sold us our lot. So.
I'll bring you down here.
I think I made some money off it.
So he brought us down. We're looking around, and I'm just like, of course, I'm standing on the lot, just mesmerized. I'm like, oh my gosh, look at this view. And John and I were like, well, I like this lot. John liked one lot. I like the other lot. And our sales guy was like, why not buy them both?
Yeah.
Why not?
We took action and bought them.
That's awesome.
And then actually bought a third one down the hill because we didn't want anybody blocking our view. Yeah. So, So, we...
Who needed the most convincing out of the two of you?
I might frame it this way. Annie will come up with an idea like, hey, what do you think? And before she can even bat an eye, I've made it happen. Yeah. And so it wasn't really more a matter of convincing as to, oh, shoot, did we just do that? And But again, we had time to let it simmer. Sure. Right?
Yeah, because the closing process was not fast, was it?
No. And Cabo's like anything in Mexico, really. It's it's cash transactions for real estate, and so like if you pay cash for something in the States, you can close in 2 weeks. Down here, 2 months would be a quick turnaround. So you're just on a different timeline and so forth, and that's okay with us, right? Just is what it is, and so we had plenty of time to second guess ourselves, but never really did.
Did you ever feel like I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I was like, that one time I did.
The visit with certain friends, But we came to, but to that point.
Oh, the guy that's not getting invited again.
No, he'll get it.
You know who you are.
Yeah, you do. You'll remain nameless. He will remain nameless. but no, I mean, so we actually, that was maybe an inflection point for us, or more so for Annie. And so we came back down a couple months later just to make sure we still had the Cabo magic, absent, a couple of other couples, and we did. And we're like, okay, no, that was just an anomaly. So
you never rented here at all, or
no. No. We probably should have.
Yeah. I didn't. I bought 2 homes, and before I even knew I'd loved the place.
Yeah.
I just knew. I mean, the weather, the beaches, and it was just a dynamic place. Because I was watching. I was doing research for probably 5 years before I chose Cabo, and I was looking into Panama, I was looking into Colombia, I was looking into several countries, and Cabo was not on my top 5 list, and because I had been here like probably 15 times on vacation, I wanted to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
And so I narrowed it down, and weather was like number 1, low humidity was number 2. On the beach was number 1.5, and then I wanted 0 government interference in my life, 0 cartel interference in my life, a more peaceful life, and just Cabo seemed to click all the boxes. And I found a crazy video about Todos Santos on YouTube. So I sold my house, all my contents. I had a 3,000 square foot house, all my furnishings, everything except for 2 suitcases and my dog, and we ended up heading in the truck down the Baja, and I get to Todos Santos, and I was so disappointed in this town. They didn't have a regular grocery store, half the roads were dirt, and I'm just like, all the people there I thought were rude.
Yeah.
And I knew Cabo, I was gonna end up in Cabo. I said, let me try this place for a week. See, I knew I was gonna end up in Cabo.
Yeah.
I just said, I want to try this place because I knew I could buy an acre a lot on the beach for $300,000, because that's what I've been hearing from all these realtors. I get there, they were all lies.
Yeah.
They were, you couldn't build on the dunes at all. Because they were protected. And so I discovered Rolling Hills by accident, just like you guys. I drove by on the way to Cabo, and I said, what the hell is this custom lots?
Yeah.
You can build your own home. And I'm like, what? I'm like,
really
is this
true?
place really true?
Yes.
And so I'm like, I get here and I'm like, wait, I have electricity and paved roads? I'm sold. It was that easy for me after being through the crap that I was in. I was looking in Todos Santos, and then I was looking in Magriño. None of them had paved roads or electricity. I mean, Todos Santos did, but they didn't have paved roads. So I was sold when I immediately found this place. So
I'll throw a little tidbit out there.
Yeah.
So one of the things that I think from our deciding factor for us, there's the toll road that comes straight out to the Pacific side.
Yeah, we're right
from
here.
the airport.
Yeah.
So
convenient.
It's super convenient. So you don't necessarily, and we love staying down on the tourist corridor.
Yeah.
But to drive through
it's
that,
a pain in the ass.
Yep. So we tend to look at things like, okay, so if the government decided to build a toll road from the airport all the way out to the Pacific side, it's almost a sure bet that there's going to be additional development coming.
Oh, sure.
Right. And so we kind of weigh the pros and cons and mitigate risk and so forth. And so we took a look at that really as a big mitigation factor, risk mitigation factor.
Well, just as an investment alone, I know they're going to be building 4 major resorts within a 5-mile radius of this subdivision. So, and these are like huge named resorts. So, it's going to be a major opportunity. So, I think you guys hit a home run.
Yeah.
So, what did you feel like you were gaining that made it all worth it?
Peace.
Yeah,
I
Serenity.
I don't know how else to put that. Yeah. I mean, we just even hitting the airport, right? You land in the Cabo airport, and we're kind of bummed out because they don't do used to do the birds and
the music as you're going.
The music as you're going through, and they don't do that any longer. But but it just, we just get off the plane and we're like, right? And just even walking through the airport, decompress immediately. Once you make your way past the taxi stand and so forth, we always hit. I don't want to embarrass you, but there's like 5 bars outside, 4 or 5 bars right as you walk out the exit. You grab your luggage, and so we just we have a kind of a welcome cocktail before we head out and so forth. But it's just an immediate decompression.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it feel real yet? Even though the build's not done, you got another 6 months before you're finished?
Yeah.
Does it feel real?
I think it will feel real once the structure's done, furniture's in.
Yeah.
And then we're like, oh, okay. And then maybe once we're there for a week or two, then it'll feel real. Right now, I'm just like, is this really ours?
Yeah. What do you thoughts about furniture? Have you thought about that yet?
Yeah, we did. Yeah. So we've hit a couple of designers just to get the vibe. So the thing about Cabo, there's everything from $300,000 condos up to as you know, $10-15 million homes. I think the first couple of the designers we hit specialized in the $10 to $15 million homes, and it's like, whew.
All furniture here in Cabo is very expensive.
Yeah.
So you either the best thing to do is either have it made or have it imported.
Yep.
And anytime you import it, Mexican government wants 20%, then the sales team is going to want another 20 or 30%.
Yep.
Plus including shipping, if that's not included. But it's difficult to buy furniture here. A lot of people I know, they I had all my furniture custom made.
Yep.
But you can also go to Guadalajara. That's the furniture capital of Mexico. A lot of people fly there, you find a custom furniture maker, have them made there for a fraction of the price, and just have it shipped. So that's an idea, but
sounds like we're going to Guadalajara.
And Amazon does deliver in Cabo.
They do. Yeah, they do. And crazy thing about Cabo, there's a Home Depot, Costco, a couple of Walmarts.
You have all the comforts of home.
It's crazy, yeah. But even beyond that, you take a look at the auto dealerships here. You got Mercedes, Audi, Ford, Toyota, et cetera.
Yeah.
But it's just probably more expensive getting things here, but the choices are there.
Yeah.
Right. So in life, I think general philosophy, either spending time or money.
Yeah.
Oh, look at it. All right. Yeah. Okay.
I learned it from you.
Yep. There you go. So you're either spending time or money, and so if you want to save the money, just get it here. Get it in Guadalajara. If you want to save the time, you get it here local.
Yeah. So Annie, when is the overthinking going to stop? Because I hate to see you overthinking like this. It's such a smart decision.
I overthink everything. I really do.
It doesn't help.
It does not help. No, I agree with that. But I feel like I do it less when I'm here, though.
Yeah.
So.
Because you can see what's going on.
Yeah.
You can see it being built right before your eyes. And you got a great team, so I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah. I think getting the roof on was to me, that was a big moment. Right, being able to walk up on the roof and say, okay, this will be the upper deck and chairs and so forth. But
the view is phenomenal.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Do you have you always felt safe in Mexico or in Cabo in general?
In Cabo, yes.
Yeah. How about Mexico in general?
I haven't explored other parts of Mexico to really, give.
I've been to Cancun and Maya.
I've been to Cancun and Rocky Point, stuff like that, but that's, that was years ago, but we've never been to Mexico City.
You have to go to Mexico City if you get a chance. It's an amazing city. It's so beautiful. It's so peaceful. The best time to go is in August and September when you want to get the hell out of here. So that's when I went, because the weather's perfect there. It's 75.
Oh wow!
When it's 95 here, and humidity, it's 75 there. So. But Mexico City is beautiful. I was surprisingly shocked. I knew I'd like it. I didn't think I would love it.
Interesting.
And I was actually thinking about buying a second condo there just to get away for the summer. But I think it's a beautiful place. Because we're going to be traveling a lot into South America just to explore other countries, and you always have to make a pit stop. Anywhere in Mexico, you have to go through Mexico City.
Oh, okay.
So it's like you might as well fall in love with the place you're stuck at.
Yeah, so, that's true.
So
yeah, but to answer your question, I think Cabo is about as safe as they come.
Oh yeah,
I've lived near sketchier areas, growing up and stuff, and then college and whatnot. But no, I think Cabo's pretty safe. You don't do anything dumb, right? You're not out there shooting your mouth off at 2:00 in the morning. After the bars are
down the
closing
dark
up.
alley.
Yeah, I mean,
you know,
be smart
just
about
use
it.
some common sense.
Yeah.
What was your first emotion when you first arrived here? When you first saw Cabo? When you stepped out onto the beach, maybe?
Yeah, no, fire away.
Were you shocked?
I
was in awe. I mean, I was just,
I was actually blown away to seeing the water on the,
how beautiful it is.
Yeah, on the even on the flight in, right? You just kind of look out and I think when you start flying over La Paz and some of the nooks and crannies there, and just the color of the water is amazing. And it just gets better as you get into Cabo.
Yeah. Have you guys gone to Balandra in La Paz?
No,
Oh, you got to go.
Not yet.
I know we had Danielle and Nikki, we had a trip planned there, but it got canceled because they were having a cycling tour going on. But I've seen so many videos of it. It's like beautiful.
Yeah, now we got to get over there.
As well.
Yeah.
So, when did this place stop thinking like a vacation place and start actually a home that you had to get away from? Did you ever think you were going to do a second home? Growing up, when as a kid, moving to another country, was that ever a thought?
No.
Yeah. Well, you said you both went to Rocky Point when you were in college, I assume.
Well,
I did.
John did, and then after we met, he brought me down there. I think I was down there once or twice.
Yeah.
I went there in college too. I went there in high school.
Yep.
That was a place to party.
Yeah. And then go further south, San Carlos, down to Mazatlan, and so forth. So, I mean, there are a lot of cool places. Never thought, correct. There was a nifty little neighborhood outside of Rocky Point, and at the time, the homes there just seemed financially out of reach, right? When you're in college, right?
Puerto
Penasco.
Puerto Penasco.
But that's Rocky Point. But
no, I know Los Conchos. I think, is that what you're talking about?
Conchos,
Yeah, because I used to rent a home there when I was a kid. My parents would always rent a home there.
Yeah.
And
right on the beach.
Yeah, right on the beach, and my parents always wanted to rent the same home from Francisco Hernandez. And I'm like, can we get another home instead? We keep renting this home. It's been 10 years. I want to try something different.
Why would you break Francisco's
She's
heart?
like, no, I trust Francisco. And so
you got to have
we
the
would go there
relationship.
like 3 times a year, and it was just the time of my life.
Yeah. They're right on the beach there. And they just seemed, for me in college, like crazy out of touch. And so, but yeah, no, I mean, Cabo, I think, spectacular. I guess we didn't think we'd buy a place outside the country, but
no. I mean,
that stuff goes quick.
Yeah.
Yep.
What surprised you the most when the first time you got here? It could be good or bad.
Yeah. How instantaneously we fell in love with it. I mean, it just. I would actually say that, like, there are people that might like Cancun or wherever, Puerto Vallarta, whatever, better than Cabo. I totally appreciate and respect that.
Yeah.
For us, because we did live in Arizona, we love the desert vibe, but to have the desert vibe plus the ocean, it was just like the best combination for us. So I think that was probably the surprise, right? Just how quickly we took to it. So.
Yeah. What is there anything that you dislike about Cabo?
The traffic.
The traffic. Yeah.
The traffic can get really bad.
Yeah.
And just in I wouldn't say the few years that we've been coming here, because we have friends who've been coming for like 20 some years, but I just feel that it's gotten expensive.
Yeah. Oh, it has gotten expensive. Well, talking about the traffic, I really don't think there's a traffic problem. There's a road problem because there's one road in and one road out. Yes. And all the roads have potholes. Luckily, the government just paved the roads as of a couple weeks ago. Yeah. But it's crazy. I agree with you. The traffic here is insane.
Yeah. I was stating earlier when we were on the, at a standstill, I was like, they need a bypass. They need something that just, cuts across from the Pacific side to the San Jose side.
There needs to be like 4 freeways. I mean, there's 500,000 people here, and it needs to be designed better. It's just
I mean, there's the toll road, of course, right? So that cuts across. But if you're going, I think where you're going is if you're going anywhere toward downtown, towards the marina, and you want to get out on the tourist corridor, that's where you can get a bit of a bottleneck. But even that, we've been driving back and forth, meeting with the builder out here.
Last couple days,
Last couple days, if we get stuck in what looks like bumper to bumper traffic, it's 4 minutes to get through. You go through maybe 2 stoplights and you're done. So it's all relative.
I envision within the next 5 years, there are going to be malls and probably another, I hope another Costco right across the street.
Oh, that would be
nice. A Home Depot and a whole shopping center.
Okay.
That's what I envision.
We can agree to disagree. There's a certain beauty to being out.
Yeah.
I think Rolling Hills is right on the edge of civilization.
Yeah.
Right? And then if you go, you know this, you go.
The whole town is going to be expanding north, though.
It is. And so you go 5 minutes out of here and head north, there's nothing.
Yeah.
Right? And so, that's going to fill in to a certain degree, but maybe not in our lifetime. We're getting up there.
So when you guys saw the plot of land, what made you pick that one specifically? What said this is the one? What was it? Was it speaking to you?
Yeah, without telling tales out of school, if we stand on our upper deck, the way that it's designed, it's probably one of the few places in the world we can see the sunrise over the Sea of Cortez and the sunset over the Pacific.
Wow.
And then we can still see the lights of downtown and the marina from up there. So, I mean, it just perfect, ideal lot, top of the hill. And just got really lucky with that.
Did safety ever become a concern for you?
No.
Never?
No.
It was never a thought,
No. Yeah, probably more of a thought for our or I guess my parents, right? You know, that type of thing. But again, if you haven't been to Cabo, you know, and you associate it with maybe things that, you know, the events that happened in Puerto Vallarta earlier this year, right? And everybody's like, oh my gosh, you know, what are you doing? You guys be, I'm like, no. That, you might as well be living in California and seeing that happen in Georgia. I mean, that's about the physical distance, right? And so, no, safety's now I'm going to knock on wood.
Yes.
Safety's not been a concern. I mean, and everybody, anybody that we've ever come across that's a resident or, you know, they're working, you know, whether it's restaurants, bars, hotels, where super friendly, of course, you know, restaurants and bars and hotels are going to be friendly, but just even in I'll give you an example. We're at the coffee shop today and the guy was helping us out and somebody else came walking in, local customer, and the other guy starts helping him out and you know, we're just going concurrent, right? No big deal. And this guy actually stopped and took the time to say, I'm so sorry. I'm not the type that would cut. We're no. You know, everybody's getting taken care of at the same time. And so just, he had no reason to be nice to us like that, or to even apologize. And we're like, no, you're perfectly fine, right? Everybody's getting taken care of. And it's the general population here, I think.
That's very normal in Cabo.
It's very normal, yeah.
But I think when you live by the ocean, I don't experience it yet, but the people here are much more peaceful. Than anywhere else in Mexico. And anywhere else I experienced in the world. They're more peaceful. The ocean has a tendency to calm your mind down, especially. But I always felt like that in Mexico, but especially Cabo. It's truly a special place.
And that must be what I'm feeling or experiencing every time I'm here is, you know, that.
Oh yeah, the calming effect of the ocean.
Yeah, so the serenity, it's probably just feeling peaceful.
And we've traveled the world quite a bit. I mean, so Cabo's unique in that respect. So
has this gone completely different than what you imagined? The whole process about buying the lot and building and stuff, or has it gone exactly how you imagined? Was it? I mean, I assume it was hard to find an architect, wasn't it? No.
It wasn't. No, it just. I mean, some parts took a lot longer than we expected or had hoped for. But that's just...
Yeah, but not that much longer. I mean, I would say it's actually things have gone as expected. It's been pretty easy. I think the land acquisition was easy. Cabo's really a word of mouth type of town, I think. And so, we've come across just good people, and good people know good people. And, you just kind of go that way. And architect's been great. The builder's been great. Neighbors, future neighbors have been great. So, yeah, just been a really good experience all the way around.
Was there another city or another country you were thinking about besides Cabo?
We went to Belize.
To Belize,
yes.
okay.
And John's like, oh gosh, we should build here. And I'm just
I've got that.
Yeah.
I've got that approach to life.
yes.
Yeah.
Everywhere we should build.
Yeah.
And so I nixed that right away. I'm like, wait, no.
You didn't like Belize?
I liked Belize.
I've never been there, so.
But from the airport to where John was talking about staying, I mean, it's such a long drive. You're going through.
Belize, you have to fly through Houston, then you take a puddle jumper, and then to get to
the. It's a lot longer. Well, I mean, the travel time's a lot longer, and then just once you're off the plane, then you have to take a bus or something down. It's just long.
But that was actually probably one of the few places that we've gone. We rented a yacht. It sounds shushy. Sorry. Multiple couples. You can rent these boats, sail the uninhabited islands around Belize.
Catamarans.
And so everybody was warning us about pirates and all that type of stuff. So anytime you saw a boat at night, you're like, is that are those pirates?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Belize had some attractiveness.
How are their beaches and water compared to Cabo?
Gorgeous. You can swim in the water.
Yeah.
You can swim
but for us, Annie will never go in the ocean. And so, so for us, we're like, okay, we'll just have a pool looking out over the ocean and that'll work.
Absolutely.
But so that works. Belize, they do their title. It's a former aligned with the UK and Britain and so forth. So they do fee simple on the title, so you can hold title like you could hold it in the United States. So that was attractive.
Yeah.
But aside from that was probably the most attractive thing.
Yeah.
But aside from that, just the in and the out. I mean, you can get to Cabo really quicker than you get to Hawaii.
Yeah.
Even.
Well, it's an hour to 2 hour flight from LA, from Phoenix. It's 3 hours from Utah.
Yep.
Hour and a half from Vegas.
Yep.
San Diego's an hour and a half. I mean, it's pretty conveniently from anywhere else in the world. So, so what advice can you give to other people thinking about building in Mexico or just living in Mexico?
Do it. Right. I mean,
I would say that if they're considering it, just come out here. And check it out and give it a chance if they're really, really considering it.
Yeah. I don't think I've met anyone that said that they didn't like Cabo.
We have.
You have?
We have?
Yes, we have.
Oh, the judgmental prick that you were talking about.
There are other people.
I don't even know.
Hey,
we know who you are, so we know you're watching too.
We do? And I have not mentioned your name.
But a majority of people.
Yeah, I'd say 9 out of 10, 10 out of whatever. But and it's and if you don't like it, I get that too, right? I mean, there are people that like going to Costa Rica.
I mean, it's beautiful. I think people just have a difficulty with the infrastructure, with the roads and the water issues and stuff, and hopefully that will get fixed.
I mean, so water here, as we put big tanks, cisterns in the ground.
Yeah.
20,000 liters. I mean, you can take, showers for a year. Well, not a year, but I mean, so you just
30 days.
30. Okay, thank you.
3 weeks if
3 weeks
if you have Daniela.
Okay.
She loves those long showers. So
fair enough. But you just get that filled back up. No big deal, right? And you call a couple days ahead of time.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll get a truck out here. It's, some different
I think
ways
there's an abundance of water here.
You just have to adjust to living here, just like anywhere else that you move to.
Yeah.
You just have to adjust.
I mean, I would say this: when we lived in California, we would have rolling blackouts, and we had to put a generator outside our property, and
because
we had it to where
we had no electricity for like 4 days straight, and I was like,
wow, we're not doing that again.
Yeah.
And that's California.
Yeah, so,
wow.
So you adjust.
Yeah.
I think the longest I was out electricity here was, I think maybe 4 hours. In 4 years that I've been here or so.
I might jump in the pool and hang out.
So.
I mean, but I mean, I'm just drawing a lot of people say, well, should I move to Mexico? Should I not? And if you're living in California and you're dealing with the wildfires or the rolling blackouts or any of those challenges, it's less impactful down here.
Well, we got better weather,
Better weather.
better beaches, less traffic, better people. Who the hell would not want to move out here?
And arguably the wine's on par too.
Yeah.
Right. So Valle de Guadalupe up north. So, Andy and I, we used to have I would say a small personal vineyard. So
oh, wow, really?
Yeah. So we're, vinophiles to a certain degree, but the wines even in the Baja Peninsula are
wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Top shelf.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much for your time today. I really appreciate it. This was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you guys have any questions about building in Cabo, living in Cabo, or just curious about the Cabo lifestyle, please send me a message. Thanks so much, you guys. You have a wonderful day. Take care, my friend.
Thank you so much for your time and attention today. I really appreciate it. I can't thank you enough for all the positive comments and all the positive stories that every one of you shared with me about your experiences right here in the Baja. I think it's truly amazing that we're growing in as a community, and we need to be there for each other. I'm absolutely elated that we hit 3,000 subscribers in such a short time period, less than 4 months. Fearless in Cabo, it isn't just about my journey. It's a part of who I am. Your support helps us keep creating what truly matters. If this inspires you, support us on Ko-Fi. Would mean the world to me. God bless you all. We wish you nothing but the best in life. Take care, my friends.